Hello, it's me, Selena from Vintage Gaudi. Welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel and welcome to another unboxing video on my YouTube channel. This time I'm not unboxing a doll, but I am unboxing a Polly Pocket. This is the Polly Pocket Spongebob Squarepants collaboration and it is so cool that I had to have it. I saw some videos online like on Instagram and so where people like showed this Spongebob compact and I was like, oh, I definitely need this one as well. So definitely SpongeBob was a cartoon series that kind of had an effect on my childhood. We watched SpongeBob quite a lot in TV, so I have definitely relations like childhood memories about SpongeBob, and when this dropped I had to have it. So it was a little bit harder in Switzerland to get it because the first releases were of course not in Switzerland, so I had to wait, but in the end of January, this compact made an appearance in Smith's Toys. So also you can buy them right now in Switzerland for sure, but I think like all around the world in Smith's Toys, you can get this compact as well. Yeah, what I liked about it is also the shape of the compact is square shape, typical for SpongeBob, of course, and we have the SpongeBob face on it, which I so love. It comes with a lot of accessories. I will show you them in details once I'm unboxed, and also the newer Polly Pockets, like the ones from 2025 and onward, we have a new Polly Pocket logo with this super 80s, early 90s look to me, and I think that is so gorgeous. Then of course here it says SpongeBob SquarePants. By the way, SpongeBob was called in the German series SpongeBob Schwammkopf, which means actually SpongeBob Sponge Head, like the one-to-one translation for SpongeBob Schwammkopf means SpongeBob Sponge Head. But in like the English speaking parts, he was called SpongeBob SquarePants, which means he's wearing square pants. He's a sponge and wearing square pants. But yeah, that's the kind of differences between like what I grew up with German TV and how the names are different in other countries. So yeah, I wanted to mention that also shortly. Then on the side we also got this newer Polly Pocket logo or Polly Pocket style actually, which I really like. So somewhere here they kind of put in there the vintage Polly Pocket logo. We got this beautiful flower star theme. So that is how nowadays newer Polly Pockets look like actually. On the back, we got a sneak piece from the compact itself, how it looks like and what we can expect from it. This is a 2026 release, so it is freshly, it just came out this year. And yeah, it has many different gimmicks, which I will show you once I got it out of the box. And I think we're just gonna start with that. So for you, I will skip this part, but we will see us once I unboxed it. So these are all the pieces now out of the box. What you have to do is actually build together your own compact, which means you have to put these two pieces together. And that's like, wait, there was actually an instruction on how you can do this, like here. So let's see if I can do that quite well. Well, basically just says to do this. Actually don't want to break it. So how are you supposed to do that? The instructions aren't very helpful. It just says you have to put it. So you have to put this on this. So yeah, but how are you supposed to do that? It's not that easy actually. So let me try it again. Oh my god, this looks so... Is there a trick on how you can do this? I already... Oh, okay, now I did it. Okay, great. I just saw here I already smashed a little bit from the plastic because this is... no. It is not smashed, so it is on purpose there. Okay. Anyway, so we got the compact together. This was a loose piece, so I think I might keep it like for the side. So yeah, it looks kind of cool. Definitely belongs together, of course. Character-wise, so we got our character Spongebob, and he is followed by his best friend Patrick Star, plus his pet Gary. So in the German version of Spongebob, this snail was called Gary. I'm not sure how it was called in other languages, but well, Gary. Then we have the really cool glasses for Spongebob. Again, another treasure box. I have seen this treasure box in literally all the modern Polly Pockets from since 2020. Then we got this fishing net for the jellyfish. Speaking of them, we got two mostly translucent jellyfish, which I think are really cool. So pink translucent, and we got this magic shell, the seashell also, which has quite an impact on SpongeBob and the TV series. Unfortunately, there is no Thaddeus. I'm not sure. Thaddeus was definitely called different in the English speaking part, but Thaddeus, we got no character of him, so that is a little bit sad. Compact wise, well, starting from the outside of the compact, we got here the cool SpongeBob, and I love the face. It is so adorable. We have this Polly Pocket snap up there, and on the back it says SpongeBob SquarePants Polly Pocket, and the print on it, the year says 2025, but it was released in 2026, which is actually quite common. Plus, fun thing is actually there is another inscription which says 2025 Viacom International Inc. All rights reserved. So created by Steven Hillenburg. So I'm not sure if Steven Hillenburg is like the creator of SpongeBob, which could make sense. So of course they had to print the license here as well on it. So it is a real official merchandise or so from SpongeBob. Now opening this compact, and you see immediately the inside is totally different from Polly Pocket than usual. So it looks more chunkier, I would say, in a way, but in a positive way. So there have been many releases lately, like for example also the Snoopy release, so Polly Pocket and Snoopy. Then we got like Polly Pocket. So there were many releases actually where they used this more rougher shape of things. It looks almost like clay. So it looks like you have clay and you placed it on a bag. And I really like it actually. So this is a different style actually from Polly Pocket. Right now on top of the lid we got here the pineapple where SpongeBob is actually living. It looks so cool. So up here is a place where you actually can put the character and sitting on top. We got the two windows and the door. The door you cannot open, the windows also not. But you can open the pineapple and it reveals the SpongeBob home, which I think is so cool. So on top of it we got sort of like his bathroom. Here is his bed, which you can open and sort of, no, it is not his bed. What is this? The TV? This is actually kind of an interesting gimmick. Oh, it is for Gary. I believe this is for Gary. And you can open and close it actually. Down here is the bed from SpongeBob. And it has also super cool, this typical SpongeBob flower themed on it. And we got also wallpaper with different stuff on it. So yeah, totally cool. Here on the window, when you look outside the window, you can see Krusty Krab's restaurant. Then here is the lounge area. We got the typical SpongeBob TV, which is so iconic actually, made out of a helmet from a scuba diver. So a vintage helmet, which is interesting. And here we got like the sofa, I believe. And this has also a lid that you can open and close. So that is really great. On the floor, lying around, we got the fishnet, we got some books and some colorings, one peg here for a character, and here, I'm not sure what it is, this is like a box or so with something in there. On the same level, we also have the house from Thaddeus, and this is like a monument from the Easter Islands or so, yeah, really cool. And we got the door that you can actually open also. Oh no, up here you can't put any character. I was thinking maybe there's also a platform same on the pineapple and you can place a character on top of it, but no, you cannot because it would fall into the house. So yeah, if you want to play it, then it will fall here and then you open it and it reveals it. So we got here the, yeah, the wooden pieces that leads to the house from Thaddeus, and inside you can see Thaddeus, which is quite angry as most of the time he is in the Spongebob series. So yeah, but I think they're really cool that they included Thaddeus as well here in the compact from Spongebob. And then on the lower level, so you can see this continuous down here. And here we got also some sort of a slide that goes here on the fields for the jellyfish. But I want first to start here with this one here. This house actually is quite iconic as well because this is the house from Patrick Star. He is living underneath a rock. What I specifically like is that he has this guidance piece on top of his house, which usually is meant to show where is like north or so, or these pieces can also be like indication for wind. So it depends what it shouldn't be, but I think this one with the arrows should symbolize where it's like north or so. Anyways, we got a rock and we can of course open this rock as well. And here inside the rock is actually a peg where you can attach Patrick Star or any other characters, and then you can close it and he is inside his house. Here, the interior, we got a cool sofa. We also have a TV made all out of sand, and we got here sort of a desk or table with a pizza slice and a pizza cardboard on it. So that is really cool. I wish that somehow they would have painted it a little bit different. Same also for this piece here, but well, it is still cool for me. It is still cool. Then, of course, Patrick and Spongebob are going hunting for jellyfish because we need the super juicy gem from the jellyfish, actually. And that is actually here on the fields, like where the flowers are, there are the jellyfish. And we have here a flower that you can actually turn around with also something that you can open. And here are 3 pegs that you can attach the jellyfish or the characters, so depending on how you want to play with it. Plus down here is also a peg for the characters. We got also a peg here in the water, and there is another one here. Which I think is really cool. Plus we got like the entrances, or to get here to the jellyfish area you have to go over sort of a bridge which is also decorated with flowers, and then there is a slide, and then you are in the jellyfish area where you can go and hunt for the jellyfish. But be aware, those jellyfish do sting, so you have to be really well prepared for that. Yeah, I would say I'm placing the characters and looking how well they fit in here. So I want to have the jellyfish, of course, into the jellyfish area, so which should be here. They all have holes in the back, so the jellyfish do have holes in the back. That makes it a little bit easier to attach them actually on the fields, on these flower fields. And then, yeah, who do we want to have here? Oh no, I should have Spongebob actually, because Spongebob can hold the net. So unfortunately, Patrick can't hold the net, so he's like in this position. Fun thing is actually he has hinges, which I like in the hips, but he can't move the arms. Spongebob, however, can't move the arms too, but it should be possible to add his... Oh, wait, maybe I should remove the glasses. Can you hold this actually? Only this way, but that looks kind of strange. So this way maybe. No, so actually he can't hold the net. So that is a little bit frustrating actually. So you can just hold it in this way. And the other way it is just on the floor. So yeah, that is a little bit frustrating actually. I would have loved if his hands would be movable, so you can actually attach the net to it, because I think that's the gimmick of it. But however, we got the net here, and Oh, Spongebob has actually 3 pegs. 1, 2, 3. So we can place him on the side as well, or yeah. No, we can't. Ah, no, no, no. So he has just 1 peg in the middle. The other ones just look like pegs, but they are not so deep that you can actually put the character on it. So we got here SpongeBob. Then at least we're giving him his glasses back because he can't hold the fish net, which makes absolutely no sense at all. But yeah, so we got here SpongeBob trying to catch these jellyfishes, and they are on this super cool flower carousel actually. So kind of looks fun. And then we are attaching Patrick Star into his home. So cool. So Patrick is definitely here. And where do we want to put Gary actually? So Gary, let's place Gary here. Yeah. And we got this piece here. It would have been nice if there were some pegs here on the pineapple, but we got also this seashell. Oh, let's place it in the water, right? So over here. Are you staying there? Yeah. And there is treasure box that clearly also belongs under the water while we are already under the water. So yeah, that's actually this cool fun set. I think the most fun part is down here, but also that you can open the house from SpongeBob is really nice. I think it is really a cool play set, actually, really cool Polly Pocket set. The only negative that I have to mention for me is definitely that SpongeBob can't hold the net here, unfortunately. But other than that, it looks so cool. It is so fun. They included Tadeos as well, which I love. And yeah, they are, of course, neighbors. And the gimmick that you can put Patrick Star underneath his house is also really, really cool. With the jellyfish and his glasses, I think that's so really SpongeBob. So they put all the SpongeBob gimmicks and so on in this tiny compact. Yeah, I think that is really, really cool, nice piece. What do you think actually about it? Do you have it? Do you plan on having or buying it? Write me down in the comment section down below. I really hope you like this video. Please go and check out my other videos on my YouTube channel. Click the subscribe button and we'll see you in the next video with Vintage Gaudi. Bye!